Hi, Kevisha. Hi, Yuda. How are you? Volume. Okay, Yuda. I was checking if you were hearing me, but I guess you were not hearing me earlier. Kevisha, how are you, sweetheart? I am doing well, sweetie. What else did you say? Yuda, I was just checking if you were hearing me. I was asking if you were hearing me. I am doing well, Kevisha. Thanks for asking. Yes. I appreciate that, Kevisha. You I'm gonna have to let Kamal do that. I honestly don't know how to do those things. Oh, hey Tara, welcome, hon. Kevisha and Yuda, Tara is saying hi. Oh, Kevisha said hi. Okay, you guys are way ahead of me. Yuda, Kamal can set that up, and I appreciate. I don't know how to do it though. All right, guys, don't go anywhere. Hang on. We're going to have a fun-filled night, but we can't start with just three of you. So I've shared out. My sisters are supposed to be on. They want to join me tonight, but come on. TV man. I don't know if they'll be. Oh, Shanae. There is my sister Boo. So one of them is here. I'm trying to reach out to the other two. And Kevisha is early. I know she's well prepared. Kevisha, you're coming on stage tonight? Sure. Did you send me the link? Huh? Did you send me the link to my email? What link? To join. Hi, Shanae, maybe. Okay, so Yuda is saying hi to you, Sash. No, it's not Yuda, it's Kevisha, Jesus. Well, it's the two of them now, Kevisha and Yuda. Kevisha, no maybe. No bother with the shy. Thank you, Tara, I appreciate. Thank you so much. All right, guys, so Tara said she shared me out. Just put me on your WhatsApp or your Facebook and get some of your peeps to join. Please and thank you. Yuda, you can turn off your camera. You don't have to show your face if you don't want to. Sash, no answer from Ray. So Sash is saying hi to Yuda and Tara. Sash, Yuda said to drop the miss. No miss around here. It's a quick invite. Should change to Aunt Yuda. Yeah.
Is that the link to join?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Copy the clipboard.
Yes, I'm not muted. Okay.
Dang on my voice.
Yuda? Yuda, stop reading my lips. Did you see me just now at Kai? No, I'm seeing that Kamal is on. Tara is on the phone helping me out now. Just give me a minute, guys. Okay, Sash, try again. Sash, I sent a link in the chat. If you see it, you can click on it. See, Kamal is on screen with me now. All right. Thank you so much, Mom. Yeah, the little people down below. All right, thank you. Okay, so I saw Gnarly. Yes. Hey, Sister Pooh, Gnarly. I'm trying something new tonight, Sister. So Tara helping me out. Let me go back and see what you guys up to. I saw Ramesh earlier. So welcome, Ramesh. Tara, they're texting me. Kamal is on. My food is here now, so I'm ready. I can ready. Did you guys watch? Yes, Kavisha, I watched the race. I watched the race. I watched the Olympic repeat itself, except one person strolling at the back. Uh, Tara saying, Shanae, you that I can't. I'm just making trouble. If I didn't have to talk, I would have my work. Okay, you that's fine. Shanae, how are you? From Tara. Hi, Kayi from Selma. Let's have a good. All right, you that enjoy your blue jacket. Can't hear you. You're breaking up. Am I still breaking up? Kavisha? So not good. Terrible feedback. Wow. Let me know if you guys still hearing the feedback. That was at 8:45. Shoot. Wonder if it's come on. All right, guys. Is it still the same? Am I still speed talking? Sarah sent me a message. Where's my phone? Is it still bad, Yuda? Kevisha, are you still hearing it? Me hear it on your stuff. Is it better? How is it now, guys? Okay. All right, I hear it. Thank you. It's probably not a good idea.
I'm just trying if it's not that early.
Hold on. All right, guys. This tonight is trial and error. Thank God for Taro. Welcome, Terry. Thank you, Sissy. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Yard Flex, welcome, sweetheart. Thank you so much for joining. No more join up talking. All right. I'm not sure if it's Kamal because we're in the same house. So Kamal. Mwah.
Well, you had YouTube open so I could be a problem.
But then I closed it and it was still. All right. You see why I need you guys as my early birds? Because you have to help me out setting this up and then you know. All right. So I'm seeing 9. Shanae, did you call Ray? And did you check on Sasha? Probably because you guys are. Yes, that's what I'm saying, Kevisha. So probably that's the problem. So I'm not gonna add him back. Yard Flex Tara is saying welcome. Bless up Tara. Hey Howie. Good night, my dear friend. How are you? All right, so Shanae is on it. We're about to begin, guys. I'm seeing 10, and you know we normally start at 10. So while Shanae is on it, let's talk about that race today that Kevisha asked about. So I need some tambourine, no sugar. So, you know, our 3 girls, 100-meter champs, went to the Olympic, and they created a storm there. First, second, third. They went to the Diamond League, and I'm only sorry it wasn't first, second, third, and fourth. But Williams didn't make it. She came in 8th, but she wasn't in the last place. But what a race. Elaine is in top form. Tell me what you think, guys. Tell me what you think. Shaka Berry got this dust up. Shakari come dead last. Yes. When that news came out that Shakari tested positive for the good old what you know what? I was teary-eyed because I wanted her to go. You know, a young black girl, I wanted her to make it to the Olympics. And I also wanted her run with the Jamaican girls, but honestly, I was a little bit nervous. But then when I saw her today, I'm like, oh my Lord, Elaine cramped Shelley and Elaine cramped Shakari. She got so weak, she couldn't even keep up. So she came in dead last. Kevisha said, Humble calf don't come last. I saw that on YouTube today, on Facebook today. Yard Flex saying JM all the way. Tara said, behave. Yuda said, Tara, behave. 1, 2, 3 to the flipping world. Yes. Trust me. My husband said they're going to go to Jamaica and test the yam and the banana and the cassava and all those food down there because that's all we know. We don't know anything else. I'm sure athletes not using anything else, just practicing, doing what they know to do, and eating healthy. You'd say I run faster than Shakari. Elaine is in the top. Yes, she's in the form of her life. Kevisha said she was in the park last. She never get the drive, mem. She was strolling in the park. Hey, Teflon, welcome, sweetheart. Thanks for joining. Teflon is saying blessings to everyone. Yes, Teflon. So we're talking about that big race today. Thanks for sharing, by the way. Yes, so those 3 girls are in top form, but Elaine is in the form of her life. After leaving the Olympics with those run, I didn't expect her to go run 0.54, but she did it. I saw Shakari reversing. At the end when Elaine saw her time, don't you see she was teasing Shakari? She was reversing just like Shakari was. All right, so Sasha is on her way. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And Yuda says blessing to Teflon. Yes. It was very exciting. I was very happy. Yes, yes, yes. Ray might be sleeping. That's what I figured, Sash. Yes, I was very excited too. All right, so body tech time dropping off only 6 people leave on here. We had 10 earlier. I hope they come back. But tonight we'll be talking about the English language. We're going to talk about some little tricky words that make it so hard for us to learn the English language. It makes it so hard for us to spell, and they make it so hard for us to read. So we're going to talk about some of those words tonight. We're going to use them in a sentence. And while I was using Google to help me come up with information for my content, I pounced into something that I'm going to also use tonight. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope it will be as exciting as I think it's going to be, because as a teacher, you know, words and the English language mean a lot to me. So let's see if you guys are going to enjoy it as much as I think. So weak fence over here. You would have said, good example. We need to stay humble in everything we do. Definitely, definitely. Who is the weak fence? Shanae, I hope they're not referring to you. All right, so later on, as I said earlier, my sisters, they were supposed to join me. Shanae is here. We're not getting through to Ray, don't know what's up. Sasha is on her way. Oh, Shanae is saying it's not her favorite subject. Well, the good thing is it's just about the words tonight, mostly about words. So nothing much. But you know, if the origin of words make it hard for us to spell certain words, the pronunciation also makes it hard for us to spell certain words. So that's basically what we're going to be talking about tonight. We're going to be talking about heterographs and homographs and homophones and homonyms, but I'm not going to be using those words with you. I'm going to make it pretty simple. I'm going to explain what I want you to do for me. All right. So nothing hard. I'm gonna start until Sasha gets here, and then when Sasha is here, anybody wants to join, you're free to join if you want to participate. You would have said English teachers don't make good friends for dunce people. That's not true, because at least we can help you guys. Start again. All right. Please don't mess up my thing again. Go. Go. So guys, Mr. Nuffy still wants to join, so I re-add him. Tell me if I'm going back to my crazy self. Am I speed talking? Is there any weird sound? Okay, thanks, Kevisha. Kevisha said it's good. All right. So the first one is it's all good. Thank you, Yudo. So this is a sentence I saw on Facebook and I thought it was really funny. And I'm going to start with it just as a little icebreaker. So it says you're to insert the word the word only. Good thing I remember because it's not there. You're going to insert the word only anywhere in this sentence. Now, the sentence is, she told him that she loved him. Come on, type the sentence. She told him that she loved him. You're going to retype the sentence and you're adding the word only anywhere in the sentence. Let's see how many versions we can get and how, if only will change the meaning or how it will change the meaning of the sentence. Let's go. You typing, Kamal? All right, so Yuda is first. No, Yuda, you have to type the entire sentence for us to get it. So go again, Yuda. There, Kevisha typed it, just remove the word only and you'll get the entire sentence. She told him that she loved him. Now, Kevisha said, she told him that she only loved him. All right? Yuda, come on, not following the instruction. All right, let me type the original sentence. She told him all right, so that's the original sentence. She told him that she loved him. So let me go back. Kevisha said, Kevisha, one chance you get. One chance, Kevisha. All right, so Kevisha said she told him that she only loved him. And then she said, only she told him that she loved him. Remy said she told him that she loved him only. Yuda said she told him that Yuda said the same thing as Ramesh. Remy said she told him that she loved him only. Ramesh repeated. Kevisha said she told him that she loved. Oh, Kevisha typed the original sentence. All right. So let's see if we can get any more. So she told him that she loved him only. She told him that only she loved him. Let's see what else you have, guys. No more? So we got 3. She told him that she only loved him. Babe, you have to write the entire sentence. You can't take out any words. You're only adding the word only, but you cannot remove any word from the sentence. Hey, Jessica, welcome, sweetheart. Yuda, you can't take out any word either. So you have to use the entire sentence, but add the word only anywhere you want to add it in the sentence. So come again, Clifford, and come again, Yuda. She only told him that she loved him, all right? So that's another version. She told him that she loved him only. Only she told him that she loved him. No, it can be added anywhere in the sentence, Yuda. Anywhere in the sentence. She only told him that she loved him. Okay. Anywhere in the sentence. She told him that she loved him only. I think that one passed already. Did it pass? She told him that she only loved him. Only she told him that she loved him. She told, yes, that one passed. She told him that she loved him only. She told him that she loved him only. She told him that she loved him only. 3 times. She told him that okay, she wrote that. So that one passed already. She told only him. She only told him that she loved him. That's where I put it inside of writing the inside of writing the O. Not sure what that is saying, Yuda. Only between she and told. So you're saying she only told him that she loved him. I guess that's what you're saying, Yuda. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anybody else want to give it a try before I give all the possible ways? Why is Kamal here? I'm not getting any participation from him. Kamal? All right, not seeing anymore. So only can be added anywhere in the sentence. So we can start it with only. Only she told him that she loved him. Or she only told him that she loved him. That means, so the first one, only she told him, nobody else told him. The second one, she only told him. That's all she said to him. Come on, said 1 second, I'm trying to do something. Okay. The next one, she told only him that she loved him. No, Ramesh, you're not mixing up the words. It's not jumbled. The words stay the same. You just add only anywhere in there. She told him only that she loved him. She told him that only she loved him. She told him that she only loved him. She told him that she loved only him. And she told him that she loved him only. So only can be added anywhere. It can start it, it can end it, and it can go between any of the words or come after any of the words. Whatever you're trying to say, Sash, type again. Retype that, Sash. YP look no more, man. I don't have a clue what that is saying, Sissy Pooh. Go again. Come on, it's a big typo. All right, so I saw that on Facebook and I thought it was funny because only can be added anywhere in the sentence and it changes the meaning of the sentence. And that goes to show, and if you notice, sometimes when we add only, we need a comma. So it goes to show that this one makes me dizzy. It goes to show that punctuation is very important when we are writing. And it also shows that just one word in a sentence can make so much difference. Flavor's World, welcome Flavor, checking in, sis. Big up everyone in the live. Big up yourself, Flavor. Thank you so much for joining. We appreciate your presence. Shanae said that was Zuri. Okay, Zuri. I guess Zuri tried to write her sentence, but she didn't write the word only. Come again, Zuri, and add the word only. All right. Thank you, Flavor. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, so punctuation is very, very important when you're writing because it changes the meaning of your sentence. And one word in the wrong place can also change the whole meaning of your sentence. So I saw that and I said, yes, I must do this tonight to show that the English language is really, really crazy and tricky. So we have to be careful when we're writing. You always teaching, love that. Thank you so much. All right. So we're moving on now to the heteronyms. As I said, I'm not going to use those words here, but I'm going to explain them for those of us who don't know. All right. So Flavor Stara is welcoming you. So heteronyms are words with the same pronunciation with different pronunciation but the same spelling. Sorry. So they spell the same, but their pronunciation is different and the meanings are different. So I'm going to give the first example. And remember, any two words you give me, you're going to make a sentence with those two words. So you're going to tell me your two words, and then you're going to make a sentence, and those two words must be in it. So the first set is minute and minute. So minute, M-I-N-U-T-E, minute, M-I-N-U-T-E. But minute has to do with time, and minute means very small. So those are my two words. Flavor said, Tara, one love always. All right, so let's go, guys. Oh, or do you want me to give you my sentence first before we go? I had my sentence written down. Where is it? Okay, so my sentence is, for 1 minute minute, I thought I was seeing a ghost. So my two words are minute and minute, and my sentence is, for 1 minute minute, I thought I was seeing a ghost. Your time, guys. So two words that are spelled the same, but they are pronounced totally different, and they have totally different meanings. Let's see who is going to start. All right, so Shania, the minute, that's my word. So nobody else is using minute. Hey Jaden, welcome sweetheart. Thank you for joining. So as I was explaining to Shania, minute is my word, so you're not using minute again. You are finding two words that are spelled the same, but they have different pronunciation and different meaning. All right, so Remish is on the floor. Remy said live and live. Live and live. Always live your life. Kai is going live. Yes, I'm confusing myself because it's so much on my paper. All right, so live and live. So always live your life. Kai is going live. All right. So there you go, Ramesh. Good job. That one is correct. Let's see who is coming next. And by the way, guys, I'm not scoring any points tonight. It's just for fun tonight, so I'm not scoring any points. So at the end, we're not going to have any winner. We're just having fun. Come on, say, hey, I told her that. Copied my words. All right. So yes, today when I thought of live and live, I had to call Kamal. I was like, is live live a word? It's like all that was in my head was the word alive. And I'm like, is live a word by itself? And he said, yes, mom, like when you go live on YouTube. And I said, oh my word. It sounded so funny in my head. So see, Ramesh came up with it and I still got confused. So yes, live is a word. Right now, I am live. All right, come on. Thank you for showing me up. All right, who else is coming? Come on, come with your two words. Rabbi said, really come great minds think alike. That's so true. Yeah, I could not. I was like, is there such a word? And I didn't even remember that. Yes, you go live. Yeah, so Kamal was the one that helped me with that today. All right, who is coming with their words next? Two words that are spelled the same, but are pronounced differently and have different meaning. Kamal, is that one of your words? All right, so Kamal say fine and fine. Good one, Kamal. Type your sentence. Type your sentence for fine and fine. Shania said two and two. And let me say this, we have a lot of Jamaicans on here. In Jamaica, we don't say two for T-O, we say two. But in America, they say two. So Shania, lives in America. She goes to school here, so she's saying 2 and 2. So Shania, give me your sentence. One sentence with those 2 words. Kamal said, I am doing fine. You are getting a fine for speeding. Yay! Okay, yes, Kamal, that's a good one. And Kamal is now taking on Shania with 2 and 2, TOO this time. So Shania, send your 2 sentences. Come on, give me your 2 sentences with the TWO and TO. Yuda, where are you? Tara, Shanae, Kevisha, where are you guys? What happens when I join student council? Come on, get out of here. Give me a sentence with 2 and 2. And Jesse, we're waiting on yours, sweetie. Waiting on Yuda, waiting on Tara, waiting on Shanae. Where is Terry? Did Terry leave? Not seeing Terry anymore. But I'm seeing 13. So come on, guys. Yuda said fair. I guess fair and fair. Fairgrounds and fair completion. Is it competition? I'm not sure, Yuda. You're having some typo. ABS, I know that is and. And ABD, that's and as well. All right, so Shania said there are 2 minutes to finish the test. Okay, so TWO and TO. All right, Shania. Cambran said, okay, give one word with the word to. Never mind, didn't read it all the way. Oh, complexion. Okay, so fair and fair, fairgrounds and fair complexion. All right, Yuda, but where's your sentence? Give me a sentence now, Yuda. All right, so Sasha is showing me that she's here. Hey, Sasha, Sasha. All right, so Shania is now saying, I like to go to the pool too. All right. I took my kid to the fairground. But you have to say, I took my fair complexion kid to the fairground, because you have to use both words. You have to use the word fair in the sentence twice. All right, Jessica is saying B and B, but those 2 words are not spelled the same, Jessica. This part is coming up later, but B and B are not spelled the same. The 2 words you're giving now must be spelled the same, and they must sound differently and have different meaning. So that's a whole different ball game you're going into, Jesse. All right. I'm seeing 12, but I'm not seeing the participation at all. All right, so I'm going to give you some words that I have written down. I have read and read. And I think I have a sentence for that too. Last night I read a nonfiction text, but today I will read a fiction text. So read and read there. I also had lead and led, and I have the lead singer led with pride. And I could also use bow and bow, bow and bow. She tied the bow in her hair, then take a bow. And then I have Wind and wind. Yuda said, James, fair complexion stood out when I saw him at the fairground. Yay, Yuda! That's a good one, Yuda. All right, I also have wind and wind. And I have, in order to get wind from the fan, you must wind the lever. And then I do have live and live, but Ramesh gave me that earlier. I have sow and sew. So you know, sow as a female pig, and sew you use a machine or your hand and needle with thread to sew your clothes. And I also have fine and fine that Kamal gave earlier. Why is my voice acting up? All right. We're going to another one. Let me see if you guys are going to do better in this one because only a few persons participated on that one. So now you're going to give pairs of words that are pronounced the same. They are spelt the same, but they have different meanings. So when you say them, you're making this using the same pronunciation. When you write them, you're using the same spelling, but they mean totally different things. Come on, may I have water, please? Thank you. Oh, she's not hearing me. Go in and tell me if you're hearing me. Anybody else have problem hearing me? Kevisha is saying she can't hear me. Speed talking again. That should be better. Please tell me that's better. Okay. So Kamal being on is definitely a problem. I'm so sorry, Kamal. I know you want to be on, but we can't have you on. All right. So I'm wondering why nobody responding earlier. I guess that was the problem. So thank you, Jesse, Jaden, Remy, Shania, everyone that told me, Yuda, that I'm messing up. My talking is messing up. So tell me, guys, what did you hear? What was the last thing you heard? Because I said so much. So tell me what's the last thing you heard? All right, so I gave my words that have the different pronunciation but same spelling. And then I gave sentences with the pairs of words. Tell me if you heard that. I gave words such as lead and led, read and read, bow and bow, wind and wind, sow and sow. Yeah, Yuda. Okay, so Yuda said only a few persons participating, and she heard all of that. So I'm not sure if it's because they weren't hearing me properly, Yuda. So let's move on and see how it goes. people are also leaving because we had up to 14 and now we have only 10. So I guess because the thing was acting up. All right, so we're moving on now to pairs of words that are pronounced the same, spelt the same, but have totally different meanings. So I'm going to give my example. Mine is bank, like the bank of a river and the financial institution. So bank is spelled BANK, but it has two different meanings there, talking about the bank of a river and the financial institution. So what's your two words? Or what's your word? So that's one word with two different meanings. All right, so Ramesh is saying we heard that, and Yuda is saying we heard that. So now we're moving on to you giving me your words. So I just gave my example, which is bank, the financial institution, and the bank of a river. What's your word? So come on. Okay. Oh, you that says when you got the bottle of water, we stop hearing. That's not true, you that you say I stopped hearing before I got the water. All right, Jessica, I'm not sure if you're saying live or if you're saying live. But remember, the word must sound the same, but the word has two different meanings. So like I said, the one word is bank, but it can be used to refer to the bank of a river, or it can be used to refer to the financial institution. So you cannot pronounce it differently now. Just one word, and it has two meanings, or even more than two meanings. Still not that, Jesse. You're still thinking about something else, Jesse. All right, Kevisha said sign and sign. So yes, the one word is sign. Give us your two meanings now, Kevisha. Or two examples. It doesn't have to be a whole definition, but it can be an example. Oh. Beautiful.
No, it's not being trouble. It's just not getting where you are because we done did the two words already when I wrote my sentence. So is that the same thing you're talking about or something else?
No. All right. So when you gave me the two words first,
Mm.
oh, you know what? Mute yourself, Yuda. You know what happened? When you gave your two words, I wasn't even thinking. You were wrong at that time. So now those two words would match this part that we're on. Because you gave me the word fair, which is what did you give me? Fair and fair. Yes, they're pronounced the same. So fair complexion, fair grounds. It pronounced the same. So it was wrong in that context, but it would be right in this context that we're using now. So like Kevisha said, sign and sign. So our two examples are, or our sentence, I need to sign the check, and then she said the gray clouds could be a sign of rain. So that's two different meanings for the word sign. Jesus, they're not hearing me. You hear me, Yuda?
I hear you clearly.
Me?
Yes.
I don't know
But
what happened. The people in
I'm
the chat
gonna
said they're not hearing me.
but at one
Once
point you
somebody
were
joined, they say
speaking.
I start
It
breaking
was
up.
like speed fasting. It was like speed talking at one point, but now I get what you're
Hmm.
saying. Because sometimes typing don't work. Yeah, we're not communicating well when we type to you and you. You know,
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? Okay,
Yeah,
thanks.
I totally get what you're saying. Oh, they said they're hearing me now.
Okay, yes,
They're
it sounds
hearing me now.
better. It sounds better now.
Okay, good. Yes, so yes, that was a misunderstanding, and it missed me when you gave me that word, and that is why you're confused now because you gave me your words already, and then I'm asking again. So
Okay,
yes, yeah.
okay,
All right. So
okay,
Rami said, "Huh? You're
okay, good.
leaving?
Yeah, you know where I'm at. Some
Okay,
I just wanted was to
right.
buy that.
Clear it up.
Yeah,
All right, Yuda. Thank you.
no problem.
All right. Remy said, "Bear. I cannot bear to smell the smell of fish, and there is a bear in my backyard." Yes. So bear is the same pronunciation, but two totally different meanings there. Yes, Ramesh. And Kevisha, yes, yours was correct. I need to sign my check, and the gray clouds could be a sign of rain. So yes. Um, I'm sure I saw Stenny's just now. Oh, all right. So welcome, Sissy Pooh, Stenny's. Remy said, Bear, I read that. Kevisha, I read that. Shania is saying check. All right, yes, Shania. So check is one of them, Shania. Let me clear this up before I go on with Shania. So in Jamaica, we use CHEQUE for the money. Check. Let me see how Kevisha spelled it a while ago. Yes. So Kevisha spelled it CHEQUE. That's how we spell it in Jamaica. We're thinking about that piece of paper that represent money. That's how we spell it. But in the US, check is spelled CHECK. Jesus. Let me read it again. I hope it's better now. You're talking fast again. You're breaking up. I'm hurting Kevisha's ear. Tell me if it's better now, guys. Tara said fix audio. Audio. Is it better now? All right. Tara, I don't know if I can do this. All right. So, yes. So, Shania. Yes, I see you say your mommy is at work, so she's on and off. Okay. So, yes, Shania, give me your sentence with check. Check is correct. So, give me your sentence with it. Willow's creation. Welcome, 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 sweetheart. How are you? All right, guys. We're moving very slow because you guys not giving me the words. I got Kevisha's word. You, the word came in some time ago, but we're using it now. Tara, give me a 2 words. It's not even 2 words. So Willow, we're thinking about words that sound the same spelling, but different meaning. All right, so Kevisha is giving me the word watch and watch. Let me go back a little. Willow said I forgot about learning tonight. The race today have me ready. Comments all over. Okay. Yes, Willow, we talked about that race earlier in the live. It was something to watch. All right, Shania said I signed a check today. All right, Shania. Kevisha said watch and watch. Give me a sentence, Kevisha. Tara says, no, Tara, we're not there yet. So we're looking at the word must have the same spelling. Same spelling, same pronunciation, but different meaning. Like Kevisha put watch and watch. Same spelling, but different meaning, same pronunciation. She said, I glanced at my watch. I like to watch the TV in my spare time. Good. Yes, Tara, you're jumping the gun. You're gone too far. All right. So Kevisha's sentence, I glanced at my watch. I like to watch the TV in my spare time. All right. I honestly don't want to bore you guys. So I'm going to move on. So I have the word fan, F-A-N, and fan can be used as the machine that gives us cool air, and a person can be a fan. So Tara can be a fan of mine, or I can be a fan of Tara, or you're a fan of your biggest celebrity or whatever. All right, Shania says bank. We passed bank already, Shania. That was my example. But yes, that's, oh no, that's not bank. That's bark. That's a good one, Nisi. Bark. That's a good one. But Shania, you have to give me the meaning of bark. 2 different meanings of bark. Tree bark and fog. Is that fog bark? I guess you're writing dog. I guess you're writing dog. It's a typo. Yes. So the bark of a tree and the sound that a dog makes. Bark. Yes, Shania, that's a good one. Tara says rock and rock. Give me a sentence, Tara, or your definition. He is my rock. He threw the rock through the window. All right. So the first rock there representing strength, and the second rock representing a stone outside. Yes, Shania, I know that's exactly what you meant. All right, so I have some more examples. I'm going to give you a few seconds to see if you have any more, if you want to give any more, and then I'll give you my other few that I have. Okay, Tara, whatever. I didn't even pick that up. He throws the rock. All right. All right, Yuda says bat and bat. Yes, Yuda, give me a sentence or your definition. The bat is hanging upside down. I use a bat to hit the ball. Good one, Yuda. All right. So the mammal bat and the implement that we use to hit a ball when we're playing cricket or baseball or some other sport that uses a bat. All right. So my other examples are pen. Pen, P-E-N. So the pen you use to write, or the home for an animal. So home for an animal, or the pen we use to write. Yuda says map and map. All right, Yuda, give me your two definitions. While Yuda type, I also have colon. I see Shania says clip and clip. Give me your two definitions, Shania. All right, so while they're typing, I have colon. So colon refers to the punctuation mark, the two dots, one above the other, and then our intestine. Shania says date and date. That's another good one. Yuda say I use the map to navigate the area. I mopped the floor this morning. All right, so Yuda, one is M-A-P and one is M-O-P. The one to the floor, that would be M-O-P. Shania say I clipped my hair today. And what else, Shania? The other clip. All right, so Willows, as I said earlier, tonight's topic is having fun with the English language, because there are so many words that prevent us from spelling properly or writing correctly when it comes to the English language. So right now we're looking at some homographs, some homonyms, some homophones. So we're looking now at words that are spelled the same, that are pronounced the same, but they have totally different meanings. So that is why I am suggesting words, and the people in the chat are giving me their words and their meaning. So Willows, give me one word that has two different meanings. That's basically what we're looking at. You just said that's the Jamaican who trained me. All right. Shania say fall and fall. Shania say, I hope you don't fall. But Shania, you're still only giving me one sentence. You need to give me the two different meanings of the word. You have to give me the two different meanings of the word, Shania. So I need two sentences. Oh, all right. So fall in terms of the weather and fall in terms of, I hope you don't fall. Falling and hitting the ground. All right. So I also have bass. Bass in terms of the music, and there's a fish called bass. Is it bass fish or bass? What the fish name? Bass or bass? And then Kamal gave me this one, bowl. Like the ball, that bowling pin that you use in the game of bowling, or the action of bowling, and then you have a dish. Jesse says right and right. Make a right turn. Kevisha said tie and tie. He forgot to wear his tie. I tie my hair when I am running. All right. Okay, so Jesse, you gave me one part of the sentence, waiting on the other part. You were right. All right. So right in terms of direction and right in terms of being correct. All right. Can we move on? Yuda says compact and compact. I have a compact makeup kit. Compactor, does this make sense? Voila. The compactor, does this make sense? I have a compact makeup kit. Voila, compact. The compactor does. Me not know you that. All right, Kamisha said fly and fly. Yes, yes, Jesse, I saw it afterwards. I read it too. There is a fly in the kitchen. Let's go fly a kite. All right, moving on. This probably was a little bit tricky, so we're moving on to something else. Now we're going to same sound, same. Let me get it straight. I'm asking if myself, and I said I don't know. You would have no clue what that is saying. Probably it does, but I don't know. I don't know the word in that sense, so I'm not sure. All right, so these words now, they are sound the same, but they have different spelling and different meaning. So they sound the same, but have different spelling and different meaning. In terms of the makeup kit, I would use it that way. Compact, meaning something is closely packed together. But compact, the compactor, I don't understand that. What's a compactor? All right, so while we wait on you, my example, and I'm giving the easy one. So anybody thinking about the easy one, don't think about it. There, and there. Oh, Remy starts already. All right, I'm coming to yours, Remy, but mine is there, and there. So THERE, meaning something belongs to someone. THERE refers to a specific location or direction, and it has more meaning, as you would see in the I've seen in the videos that I did. And THEY''RE, meaning they are. So those are three words, same sound, different spelling, different meaning. Three completely different words that sound the same. Remy says close and close and close. Please close the door. You have a lot of clothes. All right, Ramesh. Good one. Tara says she gave mine. I gave mine long ago. Yes, Tara, you gave them, but I don't remember them. Son and son, and I don't remember the other two. Come again, Tara. A machine that is used to compact empty boxes. Oh, compactor. I've never heard compactor. I don't know if I've ever heard the word Yuda, honestly, but now I know what you're saying. So let me go back to the sentence. I use the compactor. Compact and I have a compact makeup kit. Viola compact, the compactor. Probably Yuda, but honestly, teacher can't help you with that one here tonight. Let me use my phone. Oops. Compactor. Compact, but if you compact the compactor. Closely and neatly packed together. That is compact. But me type compactor. Compactor machine. A compactor is a machine or mechanism used to reduce the size. So if anybody who is like me who didn't know this word, I'm coming to your words, guys. I'm seeing them, but let me just read you this thing. It says a compactor is a machine or mechanism used to reduce the size of material such as waste material or biomass through compaction. A trash compactor is often used by a home or business to reduce the volume of trash it produces. Okay. So Viola, compact, the compactor. Compact the machine. Or she used the compactor to compact the garbage, something like that. I would more say Yuda. All right. Let me go back up. Shania says, be right there. You're not using my word, Shania. You're giving me your own. All right. Tara says weak and weak. Shania said, I got stung by a bee. All right. So, Shania, this is where you gave me B and B earlier. So now you need two sentences with B. Willow's creation says 3 and 3. They don't sound the same, Willows, because one has the H is 3 and 3. But if you're talking in patois, yes, it's gonna sound the same, but they don't really sound the same if we're to say it the correct way. Yuda said, I used to work in retail, that's how I know. Okay, Yuda, objective and known in that sense. All right. Willows, the tree is blowing hard outside. I have 3 pieces of chicken on my plate. Shania said, the beer is scary. My dad likes to drink beer. Okay, so Shania is using bear and bear the animal and bear the drink. So we gave you the sentence with B and B. All right, so Shania, I see the one with BEE, but that's fine. Yes. One we pronounce this desert and dessert, but it could be used Yuda. Yes. All right. All right, so we can move on to that. From that, I'm gonna give you the host of words that I had written down. I had or I have here, HERE, HAIR, HEIR, HEAR. That's 4 of them. So come here, referring to somebody coming towards you. HAIR, the one on your head. HEIR, like you're here to the throne. HEAR, you use your ear to hear. Then Jessica gave me BEAR and BEER. And I also would have had BAR, means you're naked. Miss, you mash up my 56-year-old head. How you mash up my head with your compactor and you know. And I mean mash up your head at all. You mash up my head with your compactor. Remy said sore and sore. Leg day makes me so sore. And I love when birds soar. All right. So sore, as in this case, Ramesh is referring to our legs. After a workout, our legs are sore, in pain, the muscles are sore. And then soar, meaning to fly high. All right, good one, Ramesh. Okay, I also have rare, RARE and REAR. And I think somebody said 2 and 2, 2, 2 and 2, and fowl, the bird and the smell. All right, so let's move on. Now mash up you the head no more. You have me thinking so hard, my head. All right, well now mash up you the head no more. Let's move on. This time, and I'm gonna type OUGH, OUGH. So I need some words that end with OUGH but sound like give the F sound. The ending of the word give the F sound. So OUGH giving the F sound. That's what I want now. Jess is still giving me words. Not and not. There's a knot in my shoelace, and they are not here today. Good one, Jessie. Good one, Nisi. All right. So OUGH now. All right. Shania is on fire. Shania said tough. Remy said rough. All right, Yuda said fought. But no, Yuda, the word must end with O-U-G-H. So you have a T on the end, Yuda. O-U-G-H. So like rough and tough. That's two. Good job, guys. Any other? Shania said enough. Shania is on fire. All right, so Yuda said cough. Yes, Yuda, that's a good one. Wait, oh yes. Hey Inga, welcome, sweetheart. Remy, Shania said enough. Remy said enough. And then Yuda said cough. Yes, those are good ones. Shanae said through, but through ends with O-U-G-H, Shanae, but it doesn't give you the F sound. So we want the F sound at the end. Yuda do does not give you the F sound. So cough, you get that F sound. Enough, rough, those give you the F sound. That's what we're looking for. So do and through, even though they end with the O-U-G-H, they don't have the F sound at the end. So yes, I had rough, cough, tough, and enough. You'd gone to laugh. Yuda. Laugh is not O-U-G. Yuda. You're not making up our own word. All right, laugh. All right, moving on. Same O-U-G. I love your spirit, Yuda. Same O-U-G-H, but now you can give me the softer sound. So go back, Yuda, and give me do. And Shanae, give me through. The softer sound now. So we're not getting the F sound now. So same O-U-G-H at the end, but the softer sound. Let's go. You're killing me over here. You're a loaf. All right. So Shania said though. Shania still our anti-word. Rami said thorough. Yes. Yuda said do earlier. Yes. Tara said thorough as well. Yes. So guys, I don't know if you're thinking about it based on what we're doing, if you're just giving me the words or if you're really thinking about it, because look at these words. C-O-U-G-H, that gives you cough. How does the F sound come into that? And then look at word like though and thorough, end with the same O-U-G-H, but you get O at the end. Though, thorough. How does that work? But you get tough and cough with the same sound. So that is why not only kids but adults struggle when it comes to the English language. Remy said borrow. Yes. So this one is technically giving us an OW sound. So that is why the English language is so hard. It's hard, although that's another good one. It's hard for our kids to learn to spell the words, because of the different pronunciation that we can get from the same letter or from the same group of letters. All right, so I get though, thorough, borrow, and although. Any more? Oh, and I'm not leaving out Yuda's do. And I think Shanae gave us through earlier. Very, very Ramesh. Very, very. All right. So I have one last one. I have plow. P-L-O-U-G-H. Plow. So this gives you the O-W sound at the end as well. All right. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, all right. Yuda said enough. Yuda, you're going back to the F sound now. That's the F sound, enough. Oh, Tara said plow. Did I read that one? Plow, yes. Oh, and that's the last one I have on mine, Tara. All right, so this time we're going to look at words that end with A, I, D. But listen first. These words end with A, I, D, but they're pronounced aid. Listen, I'm ready to go back to English class. These words end with AID, but they're pronounced aid. Aid. So make sure you say the word before you send it. It must be pronounced aid at the end. Let's go. AID at the end, and that AID must be pronounced aid. We'll never finish learning English, Yuda, trust me. All right, Remy said, Ramesh. Ramesh. That one is plaid, so we don't get aid, Ramesh. Just Shania said laid, Shania said paid, Tara said mermaid. Yes, so we get that aid at the end. Ramesh, you're jumping the gun. That's coming up later. So remember, AID at the end, but the AID must be pronounced aid, like laid, paid, mermaid. Yes. As you say yours, I'm crossing off mine. Oh no, I shouldn't have crossed off that. And it wasn't said. I have one more on mine that is not on the not that you did not give me yet. You that's the Lord. What did he do now, Yuda? All right. The one I have is raid. Okay. Kevisha said braid. I didn't even come up with that one. So yes, braid. And I have raid. Good one. All right. Now, same AID, but this time, Ramesh, it must say ed. Must sound like ED. May I go to government work? All right, Yuda, I'm here waiting. Remy said made. All right. So now, same AID, but it must be pronounced ed. ED. Yuda, I'm looking if that word exists. I'm not gonna tell you it doesn't, but oh no. Yes, Shania said is one. STAID. That not coming up. I don't know that one, Yuda. Yes, it's coming up. Hold on. Oh, to sedate, respectable, and unadventurous. Okay. All right, Yuda. Let me see how it's pronounced. Stayed. Okay. But Ada, that Yuda, that's aid. That's one of the aid one. I don't know what ed. But that's a good one. I didn't know this word, so I'm learning this word tonight. All right, Shania said, Remy said. Yes, I checked it and it told me stayed. So but that it's a different state, Yuda. So it said respectable and unadventurous. Never heard that one. So I learned that word tonight. Let me write it down. All right, Yuda, see? You're teaching and you don't even realize. All right. Let's wind it down now. So we're going to the ABC. Wait, I'm not done. All right, one last part and then we're going to go to the ABC. So this one says EAD words that sound like EED. So EAD at the end, but it sounds like EED. Oh, Jesus. So the word ends with EAD, but it sounds like EED. Yuda said, that's not what I was thinking. Oh, yeah. You see, you come up with a word that exists. Because stayed, STAY, you'd only add the ED, you wouldn't drop the Y. So, yes, stayed, that's the new word for me tonight. Mark Cliff McLean, welcome, sweetheart. All right. So Mark Cliff said need. That's a good one. All right. So Shania said dead, but no, dead sound ed at the end. We want ed at the end, like need. So see Mark Cliff. Welcome again, Mark Cliff. Nice having you. Mark Cliff says need. It has the EAD at the end, but it sounds like ed. Dead is ed. Yuda said me too. So we're teaching ourselves and we're teaching each other. Remy said head. That's ed at the end. That's not the EED sound, Ramesh. Markliff says Ramesh's WhatsApp status brought me here. Thank you so much, Sissy Pooh. And thank you for coming, Markliff. Thank you, Ramesh, for sharing me out. I appreciate that. All right. So yes, the word must end with EAD. However, it is not pronounced. It is pronounced like EED. Eed. So dead and head wrong. Need is correct. Yes, Kavisha, read. Ramesh is saying hey to you, Markliff. Yes, Kavisha said read. That's one of them, Kavisha. Good job. Markliff says bead. Yes. And Markliff and Kavisha says lead. Yes. All right. So we got need, read, lead, and bead. Let me see what I have mead to add to that. So I had bead, lead, need, mead, and read. All right. Moving on. Same EAD, but this time, Ramesh, you can give me your ED sound, ed sound at the end. And Jessica. All right, Jessie. So that's the bead EED sound. So now you can go back to the word you gave me first. Oh, you're going to bed, Jessie? Jessie, Saturday night. Where are you going? It's Saturday night, Jessica. All right, Kevisha is saying plead, EED again. But we're moving on to the ED sound now, Kevisha. It sounds ed at the end. Yes, Shania. Shania said dead. Where's Ramesh? Type your head again, Ramesh. No, that works. So just the ED sound at the end now. Spread. Yes, Kevisha. Yes, Mark Cliff said read, which is the past tense of read. Oh, you're going to church tomorrow. All right, baby. Thank you so much for joining. Auntie loves you. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye, Jessie. All right, so that's read, which is the past tense of read, spread, and bread, and dead. Yes. Kevisha said thread. Yes. Yes. All right. So there we go again, guys. Thread. There we go again. The English language is so crazy. Dread, Kevisha said yes. So same EAD at the end. So if you don't know the word bread and you see it, you might go pronounce it breed. Because you might think it sounds like lead. So you might go and say breed. Or you don't know dead and you said deed. Love you, baby. Or you don't know head and you said heed. Because you don't know the word and you know a word that is spelled the same and pronounced a particular way. So you go pronouncing it the same. Like I heard somebody said they have never pronounced the word said like ed. They pronounce it said. I've never heard anybody said said. I know it's said, but there's someone that said she has never pronounced it said. It's said. So, all right. So now we're going to the ABCs of silent letters. So while I was doing this part today, I was using Google to help me, and I found this site that had the ABCs of silent letter, and I think it's um some part of it a little bit funny. It made me crack up while reading it. And so I'm going to share some parts of it with you now. All right, Sister says she's having a little struggle with her internet. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me pull that up. All right. So ABCs of silent letters. And it says English is maddening and it's not sorry. I don't think it's sorry either because it would have changed if it was sorry. It said English can be such an intractable heel, especially when it comes to its spelling. For every rule explaining how a letter is pronounced is a given situation. It often seems that there is a herd of exceptions mooing about how the rule doesn't apply. Letters persist in words despite not playing any discernible role in the word's pronunciation. Why are they there? It's maddening for those of us who are peeved by such things. If you are such a person and are in a full mood already, you might as well continue on. Note that this list is not comprehensive. The situation is actually much worse. And it goes to A. And it says, Yuda said, they said the English language is the hardest to learn. That's what I heard too. It said the A in bread as well as in tread does nothing. You might as well spell it BRED for bread and TRED for tread, except that then it looks too much like the past tense of breed. So don't do that. A is similarly indefensible in aisle and aesthetic because aisle sounds like it starts with an I and not that A. I love the play on words. I love it. Trust me, Ramesh. I really, really love it. All right. So then you go to B. And before I read what B says, I want you to give me some words with the silent B. But I'm going to give you a clue. Most times, these words end with the letter B. So go ahead, give me some words with the silent B. Most times, it's at the end. Any word with the silent B. All right. Marcliffe said dumb. Dumb. No B sound there. Good job, Marcliffe. And he also said thumb. Okay, Marcliffe, thank you. All right, guys, send on the word silent B. It's mostly at the end of the word. All right, Kavisha said climb. Climb. Ramesh came in with climb as well. Marcliffe, subtle. All right. So that's one with the B in the middle. Subtle. Good one. Kavisha says bomb. And Inga said lamb. Kavisha comes in with lamb too. Stenise comes in with bomb too. Yes. So, as I said, these B's are mostly to the end of the word. Kavisha said numb, but there goes Marcliffe giving us one with the B in the middle. Subtle. Why is that B there? Kavisha said limb. All right, guys, you are on fire. All right, so I did have comb. I don't remember seeing comb. I have tomb. Limb is there, climb is there, dumb is there, lamb is there, bomb, thumb, and numb. All right, so the only two I have that you didn't give are comb and tomb. Good job, guys. All right, so listen to this now. It says, most silent B's come at the ends of words and just after M. Comb. Inga comes with comb. All right, Inga. And it gives bomb, climb, all the words that you just gave. Crumb and plum are two words that are there that you guys didn't give. Steny said womb. All right. Just when one starts to feel comfortable with the relative regularity of these, debt and subtle show up like a couple of toughs. All right. So they're basically saying that most time the B's are at the end following the letter M, but just when we get comfortable thinking that they are all at the end, here comes the word subtle with B in the middle and debt, D-E-B-T, with B in the middle. All right. So we're going to C. And for C, can you think of any words with silent C? Let me see. Any word with silent C. Oh, Tara is saying hi to you, Inga. Inga says subtle, didn't even remember that one. All right. So that's what we're here to do, Inga. Bring back remembrance and learn. Tonight I learned 2 words from one of my viewers. So we all are learning. Inga said, hey, Atara. Tatic. Yes, that's a good one, Inga. Tatic. So that C in the middle is the C in the middle is silent when we say tatic, but then when we say tactical, we pronounce the C. See how funny that is? So we say tatic, but we say tactical. All right, so that's a good one, Inga. Any other silent C, guys? Yuda is saying, Inga, how are you? Oh, Inga says she's okay. All right. So C may as well cede all power to S in words like science and scissors. So we hear that S sound, but the C plays no role at all. But we'll also point out that it's not doing much of anything in acquire, indict, or muscle. And Kavisha said descent. Good one, Kavisha. So acquire, you hear that Q, no C. Indict, no C. Muscle, you hear that S, no C. And scissors and science, all right? So those are the silent C's. Now we're at the silent D. Can you think of any word with silent D? Any word with silent D? Steny says echo. No, you the C gives you the you get the hard sounding C in echo, Sten. And yes, we get the ch sound. The C and the H go together to give us the ch sound. So by itself, it doesn't give a sound, but it goes together with the H there to give the hard sounding C for echo and the ch for such. Kevisha says badge. Badge. The G there takes over from the D. Edge, wedge. All right, so we're mostly getting that G sound that's taking over from the D. That's why I put the question. I figured this. All right, this says D is shirking its auditory Wednesday. Yes, Inga. And I'm coming up with that one. Ramesh, I think you're gonna like this. D is shirking its auditory duties in handkerchief and mostly doing the same in handsome. Its appearance in Wednesday, Inga, can only be seen as some kind of cruel joke. Its appearance in Wednesday can only be seen as some kind of cruel joke. So yes, it does mention Wednesday and handkerchief and also handsome. All right, we're at E. We're at E. Can you think of those E's? A lot of E's are silent. So let's see if we can come up with some words with the silent E. Age. Kevisha. Age. Silence. Hate. Yuda. All right, Yuda. My kids normally say E-Europe. E-Europe. Mate. All right. Use. So most words that end with E, we don't even use the E sound. The E does not make a sound. All right, so this says the word sleeve has an excessive number of E's. We're saying it right now. Sleeve or sleeve, so they're saying S-L-E-V-E or S-L-E-E-V would work just fine. But English does not like to leave V's on the ends of words. It props them up with E's as though they'd fall over otherwise. That V habit explains then words like leave and give, but there's no excusing the E in words like imagine. So they're basically saying the English language uses E to hold up the V's because they don't like to leave V's at the end of words. So they just use the E to catch it up. Basically, this is funny. But on a serious note, a lot of these words didn't really need the E. As it said, sleeve has 3 E's. It could have worked with 2. S-L-E-V-E would have worked just fine. S-L-E-E-V would have worked just fine. But I guess they had to add that E to catch up that V. All right, F. Silent F. It says, and I'm not even going to ask you to give me one. If you can think of one, write it in there. But this says, while some people do in fact pronounce the second F in fifth, some of us do that, the first pronunciation given in our dictionary is the one that omits it. So it's fifth. Overall, however, F is to be commended for its performance generally. We'd give it an A if we were on speaking terms with that letter, because F does its work. Any word that it is in, we hear that F sound. So if you can think of a word with a silent F, share it out. I give you a minute. Share out that word with that silent F. Let's see if we can think of any. But right now, F is getting an A for doing its work because any word it is in, we hear it. All right, Inga said she can't think of one. Me either, Inga. All right, let's move to G. There are so many for G. So go ahead if you can think of a word with a silent G, share out. All right, Kevisha said F is never silent, so she cannot think of a word. Byru, welcome, welcome, welcome. Long, long time, Byru. How you doing? All right, so we're looking at silent G. All right, Kevisha said sign. All right, sign. Steny said sigh. Byru said, I'm great. How are you? I'm doing well, Byru. Kevisha said align. Kevisha said cologne. Byru said night. All right, Byru. You catch on quickly, Byru. Yes, we're talking about that silent G. Inga said blight and bright. Kevisha said for Fane. Why did I see foreign at first? So foreign is one of them, guys. Inga said malign. Mark Cliff said Fane. Steny's sight. Kevisha champagne. Inga rain. Steny's high. Yuda Nash. Yes. A lot of words start with that silent G, Yuda. And the N follows, like in Nash. So a lot of word that starts with the silent G, the N follows. Yuda gave us the example Nash. Inga said, good one, Yuda. Yuda also said sign. Inga said rain. Byru said Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit, but there's no, what we're doing, G? There's no G there, Byru. We're looking for silent G. All right. So let me read this one. Good examples, guys. This says G has no business being in sign nor phlegm. As far as the modern reader is concerned, it obviously doesn't care. This callousness is also evident in that slew of GN words: gnarl, nash, nat, gnaw, gnostic, and new. It can be no surprise then that G also participates in the likes of such offenses as high, though, and through. Okay, Byru. All right, got you. So I just love this article. I love the way they play with words. So G has no business at all in the word sign. Where is the G coming from? And phlegm. How do they get G there? And this na and nata, nasha, gnarl all start with G, but all we hear is that N at the beginning. Yuda said campaign. Yes, Yuda, another good one. Stenise is lolly. All right. That's G. Now we're at H. Can you think of any? You can say no, right? Yes. All right. So any word with the silent H. Any word with the silent H. Silent H. Oh, Inga says night. Kevisha said ghost. Yuda said hate. Steny says you remove tech, rhythm, and why. Hope. Oh, you're saying the first H in rhythm. Yes, that's a part of the article too, Inga. Inga, man, you're on my article, you know. All right, so this says the H is at the beginning of hair, H-E-I-R, honest and honor, have nothing to say. Neither do the ones in rhyme and ghost. There you go, Byru, rhyme. Kevisha says when and where. That H makes a contribution of a sort in the second syllable of rhythm, only goes so far in repairing the letter's record. Inga says no, no. All right, Yuda says hope. All right, now we're at I. Do you think there's a silent I, guys? Baru said time. All right. Do you think that there's a Y is not so right? Kevisha said school. H. Okay, school. All right. So silent I. Can we think of any with silent I? Yuda said no silent I. Silent I. Inga said because when pronounced correctly, the H in when, where, why, etc. is sounded. When. Unless you're gonna say when. Inga, where, why? You have to go through silence I. Sunny said hi. All right. It says I doesn't do a blessed thing in business. Business. Yes, Inga, that's what I was trying to do, pronounce it that way a while ago. Except to be impersonated by the U in the first syllable. It also does no discernible good in suit, which in a decent orthographic system would be spelled S-O-O-T. I love it to Inga. It doesn't do a blessed thing in business. I don't know why you can drink my water.
No, for some reason, every single day my throat gets ridiculous.
Because you need to drink a lot of water.
I drink it.
Yeah. I remember as a little girl, in order to spell business, I had to pronounce it boss Ines. Every time I'm going to write it, I had to say, I guess you missed the joke. That's me, Yuda. I'm going back. Oh, when you said no silence, you're saying we can't silence you. I guess that's what you're saying. If that's what you're saying, yes, I missed it then. All right. So yeah, when I was a little girl, I had to pronounce business, bus, Ines to remember, because if you think of it, biz, how do they get B-U-S? And then that I in the middle. So it's saying it doesn't do a blessed thing in that word. And suit should have been spelled S-O-O-T. It's spelled S-U-I-T, suit. Conscience. Baru said conscience. Yes, all you hear there is the E-N-C-E. I remember the first time, was it the Bible? I think it was the Bible. I was attending primary school, and this little boy in the community had died. And I was in 4th grade, and they wanted me to read a scripture at the funeral. and you know the teacher take you and I read the scripture to the teacher first before I actually go up to read at the church. And when I see the word conscience and call it conscience, you see, I never forget that word from that day, because I'm saying, how is this word conscience? I saw it, I said conscience, because I saw science at the end. So yes, English language crazy, something to that effect, but not exactly. Okay, Yuda, I don't get it. So tell us if you want to tell us. Like phone and pharmacy with that F, Denise. All right, that F sound. But you're jumping the guns, Denise. You're going to P. Although it would be silent there. We're getting another sound. All right. I saw this one and it blew me over too. My brain is loving tonight's session. I'm happy you are. Baru saying he can't see me. Anybody else not seeing me? That's my first time experience with conscience in the Bible and pronounce it wrong. Good. So it wasn't only me. All right. Anybody else not seeing me? Baru is saying he's not seeing me. Is anybody else not seeing me? Let me see if I need to go and come back. Okay, Kevisha said she can see me. I don't know why, Baru. Don't know why at all. All right, we are at J. Can you think of any word with the silent J? Any word with the silent J? Yuda says she can see me. All right. Any word with the silent J. I'm laughing because I can't wait to share this one. All right, so nobody's coming. This one says, some of you may be happy to know that we have at this point only one English word in which the J is silent. Kevish, I'm gonna like you. And that one word is marijuana. Kevisha, how you know? You Googled. I didn't know that. All right, tennis, that is definitely not an English word. That is Spanish. That's Spanish then. All right, so, and Juanita, that's Spanish too. Log off and on singing now. Okay, awesome, Baru. Okay, so the only word in the English language with a silent J is marijuana. Yuda said that's what she was spelling. Kevisha said, I learned it in high school, can't forget it. Well, guess what? I learned it today. It's tennis. Kevisha's tennis say you Googled it. She said she learned it in high school. Yes, Jesus, but in Spanish. So Spanish words, yes, but in English, the J's are pronounced. So one word in the English language it says, and it's marijuana with a silent J. All right, we're at K. Come on with the K words, guys. There are a lot of them. Send on the K words. Stanley, she said to ask her English teacher. Our English teacher wasn't playing. All right, Yuda. Yuda said no. K-N-O-W. Night from Kevisha. K-N-I-G-H-T. Stanley said me Google it to lol. Shello company Kevisha because she Google, she think you Google too. Kevisha said knee. K-N-E-E. Baru said kneeling. Yes. A lot of them. Come on, guys. Not from Steni's. Need from Baru. All right. So yes, it says the silent K in a slew of common words demonstrates a callousness for beginner spellers, especially knee, knife, night, knit, knob, knock, knot, no, and knuckle. Lol, right? I have a distinction in English. All right, so all these K words sound like they start with N. So if you don't know these words, you're definitely going to spell them with an N. Steny says known. Yes. All these words, if you don't know them, if you have never seen them and somebody tell you to spell, you're going to start with an N because that's what you hear. The K got knocked out. All right, we are at L. We're at L. Give me those silent L, those words with the silent L. Share those words with the silent L. All right, I see Yuda said calm, Kevisha talk, Kevisha walk, Kevisha stalk. All right. Good one, guys. Calm, talk, walk, and stalk. If we should pronounce those L, totally different words. Half. Good one, Stennies. Half. Any more? Those silent L words. All right. It says the most indecent of the silent letter words is surely kernel. Colonel. How does that become kernel? I don't know because I see colonel. Steny said foo. Kevisha said calf. All right. The word sounds identical to KERNEL, which is an honorable word, respectfully spelled, which is an honorable, respectfully spelled word. L is also silent in could, should, would, as well as in calf and half, and in chalk, talk, walk, and for many people in calm, palm, and psalm. All right? So there goes the silent L. We're at M. We're coming down, guys. We're at M. Silent M. Can you think of any? Okay, Yuda said mnemonic. I cheated with this one. All right, Yuda, thanks for your honesty. Yuda said mnemonic. I cheated with this one. All right, this one says one can get through much of life never encountering M in its silent form. By the time a person is ready for a word like mnemonic, they have likely come to accept the vagaries of silent letters. All right, so mnemonic there starts with an M, but you hear that N sound. All right, we're at N. Letter N. Give me those words with the silent N. Another clue, they're mostly at the end of words. So let's go, silent N. Mostly at the end. Autumn. But Yuda, you leave off the N. Not because it's silent, Yuda. All right, put them up, guys. I'm running away for 1 minute, literally. Okay. Let me see what you guys gave me. So Yuda said autumn. She corrected it and put the N. Kevisha said column and him. Steny said damn. Baru said man. I think you have another error there, Baru. Oh, MANN. I'm writing that one down, Baru, because I don't know that one. And I'm learning tonight as well. It's a name. One N is good enough. Okay, it's a name. You see, I write it down. We can write it down because I see I'm gonna have to check that one. Okay, yes, one N would be good, but there they have two. All right. So this one says, like silent B's, silent N's tend to come at the ends of words and after the letter M. Okay. Okay, Barry. We said there's a singer with the name Herbie Man. Okay. And it gives words like autumn, column, dam, him, limb, Limn. I honestly don't know that word. If anybody know the meaning of that word, put it in the chat. Limn and solemn. While this might suggest to some that M is a little too accommodating, we would never anthropo, oh Lord, anthropomorphize letters in such a way. Yes, Steny, she came to me when Baru said it's a name, she came to me, but I could not remember the first name. She said, he said the name Herbie Man. So it's probably somebody different. But when he said the name, I was thinking of her, but the name couldn't come to me. Okay, so Baru Inga was saying, oh, it's an emoji. Inga, honestly, I don't know the emojis. Are you saying what? I'm not sure. All right. Moving on to the O. Silent O. Can you think of any? We're coming down. I think by another 15 minutes we should be finished. So we're at silent O. Okay. Baru said, yeah, she's questioning me. Oh, so you explained yourself, Baru. Oh, Kevisha says, yes, Stenisha making it clear that this time is what Google says. Limn means depict or describe in painting words. Suffice or highlight with a bright color or light. Okay. See, I'm learning. I don't know if anybody else is learning, but I am. Yuda says people. Yuda, did you cheat with this one too? Thank you, Kevisha. Tell me if you cheated with this one too, Yuda. Steny said two. You said the O is silent in two, Stenys. That means we could just write T. Okay, Inga, yes. We realized you were questioning him. Yuda said no. Okay, you didn't cheat, Yuda. All right, I believe you. All right, any other silent O? Hey, Rashane. She said, hello, my beautiful teacher. It's being a minute. How are you? It's a while, Rashane, but I'm doing good. How are you? I won't be honest again. Yuda, why wouldn't you? Inga, this girl don't know emojis. Learning, that is. You have to use words, Inga. I'm lost to emojis. I don't have a clue what they mean. Okay, Onibun, thanks for joining. Thanks for stopping by. All right, so I'm not getting any more silent O's. Oh, I see Baru up top said two, T-O-O. So Baru is saying it could have taken one O. All right. So this says there is the flagrant excess of letters in enough. Yuda says she's blushed. Oh, that means blushing. There is the excess of letters in enough, rough, and tough, where O is among several who have no place being there. Then there's a formerly mentioned ruffian kernel in which neither O behaves properly and the second O doesn't even bother to try. So in kernel, the first O seems as if it's trying, but the second O didn't even bother to try. But in addition to those, we then also have jeopardy, sounds like jeopardy. Leopard sounds like leopard. And people, that's why I was asking you if you cheated, Yuda, because I know people was here. We let you draw your own conclusions about the O. Oh, Lord. Oh, Inga, I got you, sweetheart. Baru, so I'm speed talking. I'm gonna leave and come back. All right, it should be better now, Baru. Okay, Yuda, thank you. Yuda teaching me the emojis. Thank you, Yuda. All right, we're at P. Silent P. Thank you, Baru. Silent P. Let me hear them, guys. It is technically not silent in pharmacy. It goes with the H to give that F sound. So yes, we don't hear the P, but they wouldn't count it as being silent. It goes with the H to give that F sound. Same thing with physics. So Steny said pharmacy, phone, and physics. Inga says pneumonia, and Yuda said Psalm. Yes. But I don't know if they would say it's silent in the words pharmacy, phone, and physics, physical, all those words. They're going to say it goes with the H to give that F sound. So technically, it's not silent. But in pneumonia, you hear that N at the beginning, and in Psalm, you hear that S at the beginning, nothing to do with the P. And Inga said pneumatic as well. Psychology is one of them too. All right, so this says P is silent before N in a selection of somewhat technical terms such as pneumonia and pneumatic. And it's silent before S in a different selection of words such as Psalm, psych, and psychology. And my son and I was debating this word today. It boldly says nothing in CORPS. Do you guys pronounce the P? Do you say corpse? Oh, we were debating it and we said like dead body is called corpse. So you pronounce the P. And then if you're thinking about the marine, you would say core. So you wouldn't pronounce that P. Marine Corps. Okay. And also in the word receipt. In some pronunciations of comptroller, it somehow convinces the M to join with it in dissembling the two there impersonate N. So it's saying in the word comptroller, the M and the P would come together in some pronunciation and they would say controller. Yeah, I say the P in corpse. So even in the marine one, Kevisha, because in dead, as I said before, when we're talking about dead bodies, we say corpse and we pronounce the P. But when we're talking about the marine, they don't normally pronounce the P. It's marine core, something like that. So I guess that's two words. That's a word that's spelled the same but pronounced differently and have different meaning. All right. Q. Getting there, guys. Slowly but surely. We're at Q. Any silent Q? I like this one about Q. Can you think of any silent Q? Stenny's a cheat. Stenny's a cheat. Stenny's, tell me, say Google that. You would have said brain tired now, doing too much things at one time. Baru said center. I'm not sure, Baru. We're doing Q. So I'm not sure what the center. I'm not sure, Baru. Explain what you're saying, but we're doing silent Q. Stenny's Kevisha getting back at you. She says she lost Stenny's your Google that. Stenny say yes, that one was Google. Okay. All right. Q. I love this. Come on, come out here and drink off my water. And my throat is dry. This one says Q tends to function wholly above board as an upstanding member of the alphabet. Most of us are fortunate to encounter its dereliction in lacquer only occasionally. So there goes Stenny's. What that, Yuda? Yuda, you Google that? Baru, you lost me. A Scottish word. Oh, you know it, Yuda? Stenny said, like Kevisha English teacher, Google taught me that one. Oh, God. All right. So Yuda is saying this is a Scottish word, but we're doing English word, Yuda. Are you telling me that you Google it to Yuda? All right. So we're at R. R-S-T-U-V. So finish. Any silent R. Yuda say I called my uncle. You use your lifeline, Yuda. Oh, Barrow says root, but the R isn't sat. But Yuda call Uncle Google. Yuda, you have to tell Uncle Google that is English word we want. All right, Barrow says root, but Barrow, we're looking for silent R. Yes, Inga, can you think of any? He wanted to be difficult. All right, Inga says no. All right, this one says, and when I read this today, I said the word a couple times because I pronounced the R in it. It says R exists in forecastle. Forecastle. I pronounce the R. Only to mock landlubbers. It exists in February only to make us suffer. And I laughed when I saw in February only to make us suffer because when I was in Jamaica and going to primary school, My principal, anybody know Miss Clarice Bailey? When she, aren't you seeing me? I'm seeing you, Byro, but I saw root, and I was saying that root, the R is not silent because we're doing silent R. Let's skip to Y. Inga said, let's skip to Y. Let's do February 1st, Inga. So my primary school teacher, Teacher P. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Teacher P say hello, Kai, and everyone in the chat. Blessings, Inga. Welcome, Teacher P. She said, big up Yuda. All right, so anybody know Clarice Bailey? She said she totally forgot February. But listen to this, Inga, because my primary school principal used to let us pronounce that R. We used to say February. We used to have to pronounce it. And when she said February and go up in the air and come back down, we had to say it like her too. So February. So we used to pronounce that R. But technically, it's not supposed to be pronounced. They say the R is in February to make us suffer. All right. Baru said, oh, Teacher P said, thank you, Kai. You're welcome, sweetheart, and thank you so much for coming too. You'd have said forecast. But I'm saying I pronounce the R. Somebody help me. Do you guys pronounce the R in four? For weather forecast. Me pronounce the R. So I'm probably over pronouncing it because it's a forecaster here. Barry said, I thought you were doing words that sound the same. No, we passed that long time, Barry. We're doing silent letters now. Inga said, lol, Teacher P. You would have said, Teacher P, you see me get blue jacket, lol. Inga said, no, it's not. Okay, Teacher P say, yes, sis, Yuda said, Barrow, you're lagging real bad, way behind. But I don't think he's lagging because he's hearing me. He's hearing me. Steny say, yes. Kevisha say, yeah, you have to pronounce it. For Miss Bailey, yes, we had to pronounce it. Inga say, yes, for sure. Teacher P, you alone blew over here, Yuda. It means you are very active on this chat. All right. Let's move on to S. Inga wants us to go to Y, but we'll soon get there, Inga. We're at S. Silent S. I am doing laundry at the same time. Oh, that's why, Baru. So we're looking at silent S now. Let's see if you guys can think of some words with silent S. Steny said island. Yes. Island is a good one. You'd have said E is, that's why he said you were breaking up, lol, when we are hearing clearly. Barry said grass. Oh, so I guess Barry is saying it only needs one S. Kevisha said island, lol. Steny said island too. Inga said isle. Good ones. Any other you guys can think about? Kevisha said my first time pronouncing it. I said Island. All right. I like many of us, Kevisha. Byron said, I used to say Island. There you go. And you would have said Isle. Yes, many of us said Island for the first time. Because that's what we see. Can you teach us that IS is and LAND is land? So when you put them together, how do you get island? It's Island. Yes. All right, so this one says S is a mostly reliable letter. Its failings are limited larger to isle, which is AISLE. I mean another word here, apropos. And if the S is silent, I guess it's apropos. Anybody know this word? Let me type it. I don't know this one. APROPOS. Apropos. or apropos. If I'm reading and I see that word, I'd say apropos or apropos. But it's saying the S is silent. Debris with the silent S at the end. Isle, some of you gave me that, and island. We cannot, however, overlook its participation in the hot mess. We pronounce the word here today now. That is, but is this really an English word? Borga. Oh Jesus, never heard it. Inga says she has never heard it. I pronounce this word today and then we can't pronounce it now. Burgai. Borgai. Let me write it again. When I saw it at first, I was like, I don't know this word. And then it came to me, Bois. Somebody pronounce it for me. Borgai, or I don't know. But the S is silent. Where is it? And I type it. I saw it a while ago, so where is it? Oh, all right. So Baru say atrocious. What we're doing, silent S. The S not silent, Baru, in atrocious. Yes, Baru, I see it. Anybody know that word? It says the S is silent, so Borgai or Borg or whatever. I think I pronounced it today, but the pronunciation gone from my brain now. But I don't know if that's English. That does not look English to me. But anyway, we're at T. Kevisha say apropos or apropos with reference to, concerning, very appropriate to particular situation according to Google. Okay. No wonder why very appropriate, apropos, very appropriate. Blessings, everyone. I'm going to move around listening, but can't type. Love you, Yuda. All right, silent T. Come on, guys, with the silent T's. Almost there. Silent T. All right, Steny said castles. Okay. Yuda said, love you, honey. Love you, Yuda. Baru says little. I guess Baru said it needs one T. But if you think about it, you say little, little. Kevisha says listen. Listen. All right. I know it's getting late. Thistle from Inga. So I'm going to run through. This one said T refuses to be audible in ballet, castle, listen, and whistle. In asthma, it conspires with H to shun its usual duties. Yes, thistle is one, Inga. All right, we're now at U. Can you think of any silent word with U? Any word with silent U? Any word with silent U? Almost there, almost there. Silent U. Steny said guest and you. And Byron say mauled.
You're still alive?
Yes. May I have some water, please?
Jesus.
I'm almost finished.
Are you not tired?
I'm tired. I just want to finish. All right. This says you may appear reasonable, but evidence to the contrary is not difficult to find. And it's going to give you some words now. Build, catalog, dialogue, colleague, guard, guess, laugh, league, and tongue. Note that the second and third of these, that is catalog, dialogue, and colleague. No, it says second and third. So catalog and dialogue have attempted eviction and are meeting with significant success. Catalog and dialogue could end with the G, and they are both fully accepted variant spellings. So they're saying catalog and dialogue, you don't need the U and the E. They are accepted as the ending with G. Baru also said taunted. All right, V. This says V is at this point the only letter that refuses to be unheard in any established word of the language. And yet a dark cloud gathers on the horizon. In late May 2017, a much followed and likely sleep-addled Twitter user tweeted out what was clearly a partially developed composition. The internet seized on the enigmatic final word and discussed it. I don't know what that say. Of the myriad pronunciations suggested for this non-word, several of the strongest contenders are a silent V. I don't know what that say. But anyway, can I tell you how I know these words? Yet when you ask the questions, I'm at loss. Yes, that is it. When you're in the moment, that's what happened. And then later on, you're like, oh my God, I didn't think of this word. I didn't think of that one. I didn't think of that one. And that is why a lot of people fail interviews, Inga. Because when they get there and they're being asked the questions, it's like their brain freeze. And then when they leave, they're like, oh my God, I could have said this. Then they ask that question, or I could have said this. Same thing with a test. At that very moment, it's like everything leaves your brain. So I totally understand what you're saying. All right, W. W words now. There are a lot of them. Yes. Inga said, right, like how could I? And Baru said, true, happens to me too. Yeah, it does happen to the best of us. Like you get a brain freeze. Baru said, frown. Kevisha said, wrath. Inga said, saw. Baru said, frown. Any more? Think about some that start with W, like wrath. Wraps, then he said wrap. Wrist, yeah. Barry, if you don't take the clothes out of the dryer as soon as they're dried, what happened to them? Inga says wreath. Baru says right. That's a good one, Baru. Baru says wrong. Yes, and your clothes will be not crushed but wrinkled. Wrinkled. I wanted you to give me that W word, Baru. Kevisha said wrinkle and Inga said ring. All right. So W yields all power to the R that follows it. So most words that start with W, there's an R following, and you get that R sound, like rock, wrangle, wrap, wreath, wrench, wrestle, wrinkle, wrist, writ, right, wrong, and rot. As if that lot were not enough, W with no apparent logic whatsoever sits idly silent in answer, sword, to, and who as well. Yes, Byra, I was giving you a big clue. All right, we're at X. We're at X. Let me see if I can think of that X, silent X. silent X. Ooh. All right. Kevisha says xylophone. Inga says xylophones. I think Barrow is saying xylophones to and Xerox and xenophobia. Inga says Xavier. I know as Xavier they pronounce it Xavier. But back to xylophone and Xerox and xenophobia. Somebody then it says Xavier as well. Where does the Z come from? Xylophone, phone, Xerox, xenophobia. Where does that Z come from with an X? All right, Barry's saying yes. Yes, I know. So these Xaviers nowadays is no longer Xavier, it's Xavier. So they are pronouncing the X. All right. This says we will admit to some small appreciation of X's discretion in its orthographic indiscretion. Its silence seems perhaps calculated in for and for pass. Do we say Fox? F-A-U-X? I remember the first time I saw the name Xavier, I said Xavier too. Yes. All right, so do you guys F-A-U-X? Do you say fox or do you say for? And is that English? That more sounds French to me. I don't think that's our English origin unless they're talking about words that the English language adapt as well. You don't pronounce the X, Inga. All right. Because here they're saying it is silent. All right. Inga, we're at Y. You told me to skip to Y, Inga. We're finally there. All right, Inga, I got you. Byru say, I do pronounce the X. Jesus. Inga, you want YouTube put me out? Break it into syllables, Inga, because I can't pronounce that one. Is it satis or satis? Because if the Y is silent, then it's satis or satis. Barry is saying time. Kevisha says Yinka, but I pronounce it Yinka. When you say Inca, do you say Inca, Kevisha, because me say Yinka? Barrow says tire, the Y not silent, me forgot. Okay. So how is it pronounced, Inga? Break it in syllables based on the pronunciation and see if you can help me. Do we say Y or do we say ye? Yes, satis or satis or Y satis? I don't know. All right. While Inga is doing that, this says we cannot blame Y for its gratuitous presence in beyond. The letter may, in fact, believe itself to be essential in the word. It cannot be ignored. However, it cannot be ignored, however, that the word would reasonably have its same pronunciation if it were spelled B-E-O-N-D instead of, or B-E-E-O-N-D, or even B-O-N-D. So it's saying that the Y is not necessary. Oh, Yatis. Oh, so it would be the N that is silent, the S that is silent. Byru says yield. I pronounce that Y Byru, yield. I think I pronounced the Y. I don't know. But I say yield. Okay, we're at Z, however we pronounce it. Any silent Z or silent Z? Yes, Denise. Rendezvous. Byron say I'm just looking a point. All right, Denise, a rendezvous, silent Z or silent Z. If you're Jamaican, at some point you said Z. Gonzalez. Oh, we said the Z, Baru. Gonzalez. All right. This one says there will surely be attempts to blame the French, and yet the following have been fully established members of the English language for centuries now. Excuse me. And the first one says check. Check. And laissez-faire. Laissez-faire. And rendezvous. Steny said rendezvous. We cannot look the other way. Z. All right, so we don't pronounce the Z in rendezvous and in laissez-faire, and in check the Z sound like CH. All right, Baru say I remove it. Okay, we have come to the end of tonight's fun with English language. I hope you have learned something. I have learned some. I've learned some words. And just know that we never stop learning. We do every single day. There are so many words out there that we don't know, or we might have heard it before but not know the meaning. So we learn every single day. And being a teacher does not mean I know it all. There's so much that I still have to learn, and there's so much I'm still learning every day. So thank you so much, guys, for participating. Thank you for joining. Thanks for the support. I appreciate you. I love you. And we have come to the end. At my age, I learned a lot. Good job. Yuda said this was very interesting and informative. Tara said so true. Steny said I learned a lot even though I joined late. Awesome. I love to hear that because that's my aim. You learn and I learn. Love you, Sissy Pooh. All right, so it's late. It's 11:23. Kamal and I did a video today for his channel. Those of you who are here that don't know that channel, it's Cambrian. I'm typing it. Cambrian09. That's my son's channel. And I am on there with him. We actually did a video today. When I'm done with this, I'm going to post it. So if you're not tired and you're not sleepy, you can check it out. If not, you can check it out in the morning. I'll appreciate that. I'm not telling you what it is about, but it's funny. So you guys can go check it out within another 15 minutes or so. Or if not, you can do so in the morning. So if you're here and you have not been to Cambrand09 yet, please, please, please go check it out, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. That's the channel that I am on with my son, where we do some fun stuff. Or I try to let my hair down and be his little company. He's an only child. So I try to do as much with him as I can. Yuda said, Tara, you're cooking. Tara, Yuda, know your business. Tara said, yes, Yuda. All right, guys. So, Byru said my trip has been canceled. Byru, what happened? Tell me off air. What happened? All right. So, making cinnamon rolls, Yuda. You hear that, Yuda? She's making cinnamon rolls. So you can place your order. All right. Special thanks to Tara, J Blogs and Dialogues. She's the one who helped me to set up this StreamYard thing, even though I didn't really use it tonight. You that came on at one point. Kamal came on too, but I noticed that when they come on, okay, Baru, I noticed that when they come on, the system starts acting up. I'm new to it, so I'm still learning it. But thank you so much, Tara. I couldn't have done this without you. And hopefully, very soon I'll be able to have people coming, joining and participating. My sisters were supposed to join. Two of them are in Jamaica. Looks like one fell asleep. And the other one, she came on Shanae, but her internet was giving trouble, she said. And then my other sister in Delaware, she has company, so she sent me a video showing me that she's watching, but she has friends over. So hopefully next week, Kevisha came early. Kevisha, hopefully next week you'll join. If you ask me the topic, I can't tell you, but if you have a topic in mind, you know I work with it. So anybody on here, if you have a topic, go ahead, suggest it, and next week we can do it. It doesn't have to be something about English language. It doesn't have to be something about math. I create questions sometimes too. Like last week we did Jamaica's independence. We did the national festival song competition and so on. So if you have a suggestion, feel free to share it, and trust me, I'll work on it. So guys, as I said, Tara helped me out tonight. Tara has been my friend from college days, and we maintain that friendship. Please go over and check out her channel. She is Tara J's Blogs and Dialogues. Baru says spelling. Yay! That's a good one, Byron. I could have you guys come on stage and have a spell down and then come off and another group come up. That's an idea, Byron. So yes, Tara has been my friend. She has two channels. Her one is Tara J's Blogs and Dialogues. So if you have not checked it out, please guys go check her out. She also has, you hear she says she there making cinnamon rolls. She has another channel, TJ's Delicious Cooking. She has her own little business where she does, can I say, Jamaican snacks. She bakes, she cooks. If you have a wedding or any event, she will do the catering. She also does like potato puddings. If you think of it from Jamaica, she does it and she sells it, she ships them to you. So if you need anything like that, let me know and I can talk to Tara for you. Kevisha said, not sure if I'll be coming next week, maybe for about 5 minutes or so. We'll be doing an early birthday. Hello, Kevisha. Oh, but wait, next week Saturday is my birthday. Right, Byron, and next week our birthday. Next week Saturday. When is your birthday, Kevisha? Yes, dear. But I think I'll be coming on because I don't think I'll be going out per se. Yes, next week Saturday our birthday. Kevisha said Tuesday's hers. This Tuesday the 24th? No, it's an early birthday, so it will be the Tuesday after the 31st. Okay. So Kevisha celebrating her birthday early. All right, Kevisha, I'll definitely remember to wish you happy birthday next week. But if you're not here when it comes, let me wish you now. Have a happy, happy birthday when it comes. Enjoy your celebration, but do it safely, please. Steny said next week I won't be able to join. What's happening next week, Steny? Baru said certainly, yes. It's next Saturday. So Baru and I have the same birthday. You'd have said, okay, Tara, I figured because you were so quiet. Steny said, boy, me and Kevisha have birthday party to go. You and my bro, yes. Kevisha said the 31st. Happy birthday when it comes, Kev. So, guys, wish Kevisha happy birthday because she might not be here next week. And Kevisha is always here supporting. So, please wish her early happy birthday for me. Happy, happy birthday, Kevisha, as I said before. Enjoy to the fullest. Just do it safely, please. Thank you. I'll come to wish you a happy birthday. I'll appreciate that. So, yes, next week, Saturday night, guys. I'm positive I'll be on. Right, babe? You're not taking me out, right? I don't think we're going out. I don't want to go out. Florida going on too bad. We had plans, but we're definitely calling it off. So I'll be celebrating at home. So let's celebrate with you. They're doing something for Earl's mom on the 28th. Okay, Sissy Pooh, got that. All right. So if you're not busy on the 28th, join me. Let's have a birthday celebration over here. Uh, that's it for tonight, guys. You know, I love and appreciate. So Baru says spelling next week. I'll see if I can work on that spelling. Baru, I hope you join and come on stage and spell too. That's going to be exciting. I love that idea. And then we can have a spelling bee champion. Senisa, remember, he's full of surprises, so don't say you will be here. He's, oh, yes, I'll be here. I'll be here. I don't think we're going anywhere. Florida going on too bad. So I will be here. You know, last year I celebrated with you guys too. Barros, I can't spell. Last year I celebrated with you guys too. We celebrated at home and then I joined you guys. So, lol. Okay, sis, love you. Good night. Love you, baby. Good night. All right, guys. See you next week, Saturday. I don't know if Ramesh is still here. Ramesh, thank you so much for sharing me out. I forget the name, but this person came on and participated, and he said Ramesh shared it on our status. Thank you so much, Rem. Barrow says Stenny's Barrow says Stenny say how you initiating spelling if you can't spell. If you have time when you log off, call me. All right, I will do. All right, guys. Love, 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 love you and appreciate you. And I'll see you next week. Oh, my word. Inga. Inga is here, guys. And Inga, she has a channel too. Inga STV. Inga, I am so sorry, sweetheart. Inga STV, please go check out Inga. Thank you so much, Inga, for supporting me. I don't know if Teacher P is still here, but Teacher P Downer was here earlier. She also has a channel, so guys, please check them out. Please, please, please. And when you go, say Kai sent me. So that's Inga STV, Tara J's Blogs and Dialogues, TJ's Delicious Cooking, and Teacher P Downer. Yes. Please check them out, guys. I'll call my name over there. Sakai sent me. All right, guys. Adios. See you next week. All right. So Baru says, Baru said he will learn. Stenny says good night all. Kevisha said good night, guys. Enjoy the rest of the weekend and have a wonderful week. Appreciate that, Kevisha. Thank you so much. Yuda said don't forget me. Oh, Yuda. You know, you sent me something, Yuda. And I forgot to watch it, you know. Did I watch it? No. I forgot to watch it. Type the name, Yuda. Please, Yuda, type the name. I totally forgot to watch it. I told you I would watch it afterwards. And I forgot. Bye, Baru. You said, don't forget me. You sent me something on YouTube with your granddaughter. It's a YouTube channel, don't? Did I watch it? Why my brain so bad nowadays? I don't remember if I watched it. Is it a YouTube channel, Yuda? You going to your bed? You're saying I watched it? My brain kind of like it freeze. I must have tired. I remember you sent it and I said I was gonna watch it. I don't remember if I watch it. But if it's a YouTube channel, you'd have type the name of the channel. Please. I know I watched something on TikTok, but I don't remember if I watch it on Instagram. Type the name if it's YouTube. Oh, okay. Yes, send it back, please. All right, Yuda. Yuda, we're meeting tomorrow or no? Although I never buy the something you tell me to buy. To put them in a. Text me, Yuda. I'm gonna close out YouTube. Text me. Yes, I watched that one on TikTok. All right, text me. I'm gonna close out YouTube. Good night, guys. I'm still seeing 7. Love you guys. Appreciate you. I'm gonna close out now. I'll see you next week. Bye bye.